What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of the Haikyu Hypu Season 4 to the Top, Episode 5. Now, the episode's been out since yesterday, and I know I was going to try and keep it, consistent with, covering on Fridays and stuff, but unfortunately, I had a very horrible Kingdom chapter to read that kind of just killed my mood a little bit, so I didn't want to bring that negative energy into Haikyu episode, which is supposed to bring happiness and everything, so I said, you know what, let me wait until tomorrow, have a little bit more free time, be able to watch the greatness, and that's what we got to do this time around. So we got the mics up here. I got to switch my other headphones because the other ones were like bugging yesterday. So we got to go old school style, at least for the very least for this one. So let's get into it, man. I've been hearing from a lot of people telling me in terms of the adaptation so far, this might be the best episode right now of the 5 that we've seen. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is all going to play out. So let's get into it. Maximize the screen. So we start up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop though. Alright, 2, 3, alright, so going right back afterwards to the youth camp and stuff with Kageyama. And just remembering everything back in the day, man, king of the court. Are you giving the shrimp the exact tosses he wants? Have you been tried to? If you can't understand that, you're just regressing back to playing the Tyrant King. I love, that's how I love it, the detail and the art and stuff, man, with this. Something with Kageyama today. I mean, physically. No, I can't think of anything. But he's starting to see his frustrations too, because he's trying to become someone that's going to be useful for Hinata, but doesn't want to go back to the old days and stuff. But it's tough when you see what kind of competition you got to work against, man. I thought he fulfilled that promise in his 3rd year of junior high, but I didn't hear about him at all. Genius, huh? I'm not sure what the actual definition for genius is, but I personally think that they're the furthest away from perfect. That's what makes them interesting, though. See that frustration on him, of course, Hatsumu. You're goody two-shoes, aren't you? You always gotta appreciate when Miyano decides to go in with that voice, but man, I can't believe though we're almost like at the halfway point for this adaptation, because I think it's been confirmed with 12 episodes this time around for the first cour, instead of being like 10 what the Shiratorizawa one is. I'm gonna have to double check that and everything, but yeah, I'm gonna let the opening run. But also know who I covered the manga and stuff. We're on break this week, so unfortunately I don't have the opportunity tomorrow to be able to read a chapter because we're on break and everything. But I do have a discussion that I'm working on right now at the moment for manga related content to the to Haikyuu and stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can try and get that out at the very least before the next chapter drops. So that way there's at least like a little bit of a breather room that we have in that regard. And then obviously, of course, on Friday we'll go back to covering the anime and stuff. But I don't know, man. Just right now, I feel like this is the one series that's been really like making my days a lot happier when it comes to being a fan of this medium so far. Like, I don't know what it is. The other ones have had some moments where I've been shaky. Haikyuu's just been fire week in, week out. So whenever I get this, at the very least, even if I know the rest of my day is going to be like really tough, I know that this greatness is going to make my day at the very least. So I always got to appreciate Production IG, at least for the anime, and of course Furudate Sensei for the manga. And I'm gonna have to cop the soundtrack very soon because I know I love this opening, the ending, but the new OSTs they've been putting in, fire. All right, episode 5, Hunger. You see my son, look at him, all focused and everything too. Observation hockey in. Shiki and Suki there. Maybe pay attention to what's going on. It's a fake set. Lobs are right over. That was right. Goshiki's like, not happening. He actually read that. Sets up to Suki. Right over the netting. Yeah, normally Suki would be like, shut the hell up. But he recognized it was a bit of a mistake, so. Man, there are only 2 of you on the courts. There's no one to cover for your mistakes. Manga fans, you already know. Ishimura Yakuzawa when they hit the back. It's easier to break than Kunimi. But Yakuzawa's the one getting the ball first. He's going to be the one who hits it over last. He'll probably hit it over. He's really good at hitting high tosses. I mean, his raw potential still actually spooky, man. The way Ferdate has this guy set up, it's got a long race between thinking getting a hit in. Yep, he'll touch the ball. See, look at that. Even from like a tough distance right there, he was still able to manage it. Satsuki right there. Let's take it easy, Yakuzawa. My boy's that motivational speaker, you know? Here it comes. That's definitely not an easy ball to hit. Should I just step back rather than trying to jump for a block? No. But Yakuzawa's gonna go for that spike. And he goes directly right off the hands. One touch. Sends up from Goshiki. Sets it right there for Suki. It might have drifted. But nah, Goshiki's gonna come up top. And he ends up getting it right past him. I mean, future ace for Shiro Torizawa. Unless we get further confirmation, then we'll see. What's in your face? I see you actually do some serious setting. I got super hyped, but super frustrated as well. That's my energy for today, man. With Hinata. It wasn't even that good. I also need to be able to do everything too. Alright then. Because Coach Saito from Shiro Torizawa Academies are not feeling well, we'll be doing a joint practice match. So with Saito Sensei, he ate some bad oysters. Oh. Like in Washicho. Every time I see him, this guy's always angry for whatever reason. As you should. His last day of your 5-day camp. Do your best to make this match a better one than the last time. Sounds like this don't come often. I mean, that's true. To get experience like this, it's what you think on the inside, right? But of course, you know, my boy wants to jump in there, but it's not meant to be. By the way, Carlson's number 10 was ball boy the last time we came by too, but why isn't he playing? Well, it's sort of a long story. First off, he wasn't actually invited to this training camp. What's that supposed to mean? See, Wakato's really... Look at him, my boy just staring him down. He wants a death match. But he knows what Wakatoshi's capable of too, man. The left hand of a demon. And look at that, man. Like, I don't know how anyone can tell me Wakatoshi ain't the truth. That guy is like the spookiest guy in the series. Well, next to the man right beside him, because it's the guest monster, he's a different breed. He's actually talking to Ushiwaka. He sure has guts. You're from the same school. I mean, he's hard for us to approach as well. When you're receiving the ball, what are you thinking? Sure you don't need to ask Ushijima-san for advice? Who knows when he'll be right by next? I don't know about asking my rival for help. This man with the damn look, you bull cut brat. You don't have to lecture that much with your eyes. If anything, in the matter of taking initiative, you're definitely one stop behind Karasuno's number 10. You can see the frustration on him too. Yeah. Man. And of course, yeah, he has to, man. He has to. Like, okay, I gotta take this opportunity now. I don't know about that art style right there for Hinata, because that looks like something like was done in like 2 minutes. But still, the rest of this episode right now has been hidden. But of course, montage stuff, you know, you have to get through all of the stuff that's going on right now. Which is perfectly fine, understandable. See, boy's still putting in work, watching over Ushiwaka. Look at Tendo. He's like, I see what you're doing. And going back up top after to get the balls. And of course, you know, whenever he gets that chance to see it from overhead and everything, it just opens his eyes more to what's about to go down and how it can help him on his game. And I'll switch it back over to Kageyama and them. Right over Sakusa Hoshiumi, bro. Hold on. But Toya comes in with that stop. But like I'm just saying, that's kind of impressive. Not only did he dig for the ball, he's conscientious enough to move to the back row so the attacker can approach. Kageyama. And slams it right through. It's still wild to see that these guys are all the... You know what I mean? I can't even speak, man. I can't even speak on this. Look at this team, man. That's a team of demons, bro. That team would automatically win nationals every single year if that was like one full team. Rising on that level. See, my goal right there, Sakusa. From up top. Look at that. All chill. They didn't even put power, he just set it there. You just doubted my set, didn't you? I took a second to make sure. I think this is a little bit added in though. I could be wrong because I know with Sakusa, his lines, I know for a fact shouldn't be this like long and stuff. But I do appreciate seeing this at the very least. The anime gives me more what I need when it comes to him. Like I have no problems whatsoever. In the end, they're talented enough that they're going to have to produce results eventually. But despite being in a high pressure situation, I want them to enjoy volleyball. That's so true, man, because even if getting the results is one thing, if you don't have fun for the game, like how are you supposed to be able to progress if the enjoyment's not there, you know? Taking your time really is important. Right there, Ocean with the receive. Mia comes right up top. Alrighty then. Here you go. Winds up. Gets it right into the corner. Oosh. Nice key. Really good setters can even bewitch their spikers. They can make them think that they've suddenly gotten better and stronger than before. Got a great crop of setters this year. I mean, damn. Like, I wish I could speak on what I want to speak on, but I can't. So they're suddenly getting confused when they go back to their teams. Well, I mean, that's one thing, too, you have to look into as well, because the fact that they're working with other players, once they go back to their team, how am I going to be able to implement a lot of stuff I got from this training camp to what I have with my current team? Not mess up what we have already with the fundamentals, but still have enough there we can be successful is a key thing there. Is it my boy Kinoshita? See up top. Nishinoya comes in, makes that receive. Not serve. Kinoshita-san's gotten better at jump floater serves. See, it's even like the little things when it comes down to like, of course, like, you know, the pinch server roles and stuff, because obviously between those two, it's like, man, you never know who can actually be like the ace up the sleeve when you need them to be in that game. So when you have options like that and they're competing against each other, like that's what I like too. Not just like, you know, starter jobs or whatever, right? We just have to get our schedules together. Oh man, I forgot to. Oh, we're getting this is the first score. I forgot. Oh boy. Oh man. With the strongest opponents possible. Right. Well, the other players should be coming back tomorrow. I'm gonna need that as an actual like screenshot though. You know, at the water fountain. I don't know. That's funny. How did me a spiker feel? That was fun. Your sets are really easy to hit. All right. Anyone who can't hit my tosses just sucks. Maybe you're better off being a spiker rather than a setter, Tovio-kun. Why do you think that? Your face is really tense when you're setting. I'm pretty sure that's because you called him a goody two-shoes. But you look like you had a lot of fun playing on the left. Let's see. But I'm a setter. They'll wave the setter into the back. I figured as much. Mia-san. What do you mean by goody two-shoes? Exactly what it sounds like. You're serious, honest, and all-around good kid. Basically, man, just be more demanding. I mean, as the quarterback, basically, of the team, like, you gotta have that. I know that this was to get you started on your youth team activities, so there was a lot of things, fumbling and feeling things out. But I hope you don't think of that practice you've done here as any different. It'd be great if we can get all of you to improve. Let's all keep doing our best. That's all. See you at the spring tournament. Look at the two. I'll tell you, Sakusa. And of course, I'll see you as he should. As he should. Oh my god. When you see stuff like, oh, look at the boys! You know, these, I don't care, man. This is even just shots. They're goats. Because you know what's to come. See you soon, Kageyama. Do your best at the spring tournament. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at my Sutter. Which way is the station? I'm blazing Zoro, man. I mean, as you should be. I get to play volleyball again tomorrow. I'm gonna hit so many balls. I just finished training camp. And I have to play volleyball again tomorrow? What the heck are you talking about? There's less than a month until the spring tournament. What? Taking breaks is a part of our training too. Of course, young ones. Let's exchange email addresses. I just love it, man. We see like from the rivals and stuff. Just want to keep in contact. Like little things like that. I don't know. I just love stuff like this though. Hey. Never mind. See ya. Is Kageyama doing well? Yeah. When we're not doing exams. I see. It's just... seems like his play style has changed. You worry too much about your time in junior high. You did your best, didn't you? We're just having a casual conversation. It scares me from the bottom of my soul. You mean the thing about no one hitting Kageyama sets? But fighting is totally normal. Fighting. Now I'm getting flashbacks to Greed from season 2. This anime is so good, bro. I don't know, the series, it makes me think, man, it's like, damn, who even cares about Kageyama? We're gonna crush you guys in our next special match. We're not gonna lose. See ya. Yeah. Oh, bro. I love seeing the stuff like this, man. I'm switching over now to Washijo and them. Look at my guy, man. Drinking up as he should be. 2-on-2 was a good idea. I think so. Carson's number 10 never got to practice. Yeah, ball boy until the very end. Seriously. But it was definitely the most fired up. And the other boys were definitely influenced by that. A powerful driving hunger for height. Whether you realize it or not, whether it's something positive or something negative, that hunger is always there. For those of us who are lacking in size, we have that hunger inside. We have that hunger instead. Even then, either way, it'll still work out. I'm starving! Man, throw my guy another beer, man. He's speaking facts. I mean, I don't know. After what happened to Saito, I don't know if you want to be in oysters. They got the best oysters here. Oh, man. Hey, of course, yeah. Pour up for my guy. Shochu with hot water. Coming right up. I mean, I don't know, man. My guy, if he needs some ale, man, just provide for him. I mean, after everything, he deserves it. I'm going back to Karasuno. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's how they get the episode. They're gonna end with this? Oh my god, it was adaptation. Oh, dude. I think it's even more gold than the manga how they did it. Look at that too. Scarf season and everything. Yo. Let's go. And then of course they gotta make the dash. Go, 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 go. I love these two. Of course. Oh man. My goats. This is like my Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. I'm not even joking when I say it. Like how I view these two together, man. Like Kobe and Shaq, like that's just how it is. DeMar and Lowry, like. I was a ball boy. And of course it was a surprise, like, huh? Hey, do you have the key to the club room or the gym? Nah. Hey, Chris, bring the volleyball. I was like, yo, let's go do our thing. How's this shit? The best player there was Goshiki. But Kunimi, Yakuzawa, the guy who's 2 meters tall, he was super huge. What about you? You meet any awesome players? Yeah, I'd hope so. I'm sure lots of them would end up in monthly volleyball. There was a little giant there too. 170 centimeters tall, give or take. I've never seen him in monthly volleyball. Because they're sleeping on my guy, that's what it was. But without a doubt, he was one of the best players, even out of all the amazing players there. He was about 100 times better than you. I mean, did you really need to say that last thing? I think not. Yeah, I figured you'd be here. Oh, my boy Tanaka, man. My guy always comes in with the drip, even if it's just the Toucan and everything. What do you guys even have to fight about? You sure are impressive. Hey. You can fly even higher. Because he has you. That's why I skip. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, so no, we're at it with this. We had them with this. Who are we playing? Karasuno. And look at out his son. Because you know what's to come. Oh. Let me see the preview. Hold up. I gotta see the preview. 1 sec. Alright, hold on. 2344. I gotta see this preview, man. Dude, next week's episode, oh my god. This next half of the first cour. Oh, it's gonna slap. Episode 6, enhancements. I love how little they gave you on that one there, but yo. What a flippin' episode. I mean, yo, visually, I would have to say that probably was my favorite of the season thus far, but in terms of just the dialogue, man, just everything in general, that was just so good. Like, you, of course, see it from, like, everyone's perspective of what they're dealing with and everything, and, of course, from Kageyama, it's, like, the whole goody two-shoes thing, I mean, like, obviously, in the moment right now, you kind of get the gist of it, but once you start to see, like, the example kind of come to be, and just, like, you know, how it's, like, brought out in the story and everything, you start to understand what what Asuma basically means by that whole thing, because it's like, you know, you're just giving in to everything for everyone else. You're not making demands. You got to be the one taking charge. Like, if you're the leader of the team and you're the one calling the shots, you got to be the one saying, hey, I need this from you. I need this from you. So, for Asuma to say that kind of stuff, man, to Kageyama, it's like he knows what he has to do from there. And then, but Hinata, I know my boy can fly even higher, knowing that he has Kageyama with them, because there are other amazing players that are out there. Some that didn't even make monthly volleyball. But this next episode, Aone-san, Date Tech. Man. So now I pretty much have like a rough idea. If I have to think about like what chapter is going to end, like the episode and stuff, like the last episode, what chapter it's going to be on, to give us an idea of how we're going to go into the second cour. I have this in my mind now, what it's going to be. So pacing wise, I can definitely tell you right now, we're in good spirits. Everything is all great. But man, this adaptation has been so fire, man. Like I've been truly loving everything that Production IG has been doing with it. I know, obviously, of course, there's little parts here and there where the art looks kind of a little janky at times, but like for the majority of part of the episodes, they've been hidden as they should be. OST's been going in, voice acting as well, just to really capture like, you know, everyone's personalities and feelings on everything too. And of course, even like small stuff with Washijo. But I'm pretty sure too, there's certain parts of this episode that I remember not seeing too much in detail in the manga. Again, I might have to do my third or fourth reread afterwards of that arc. So I'm gonna have to see for myself. But I just really get like seeing like those interactions and everything. Like even if these guys are like opponents or rivals in a sense, they still keep in contact with their rivals as they should be and everything. You know, when you go back to like little moments of like Hinata and Aone, you know, when they were going at each other, when these guys were going at it, man, back in season 1, and then these guys are now bowing to one another out of respect. It's like, man, it's so cool. But yo, great episode this week. Loving this adaptation. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to this week's episode of Haikyuu, episode 5, Hunger. Let me know where your emotions are at right now when it comes to episode 6 and what we're about to get now for the second half of this cour. And then obviously, of course, in lead up to what's going to go down in July with the second cour. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of the Haikyuu anime on Fridays, and of course with the manga on Sundays, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, share Dora, save the day with everything that goes on the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you guys for the next episode of the Haikyu Hypu. Next week, hopefully, if you're in a discussion for Haikyuu, and of course, hopefully, after that, for another chapter of the greatness. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, yeah.